All right, I'm doing this video as a response back to Ben, different Ben, not politician, Trump Ben. You know, I'm looking at an email regarding, one of our people who talks about, like when it's time to cash out, let's say XRP, how do you do this? Because if it's in the millions, how do you protect it? How do you protect it? Banks only, FDIC up to 250,000, yada yada. And I wrote them back. I'm like, look, FDIC is a big fallacy. If the bank goes down, it goes down. If there's a major system-wide problem, FDIC doesn't have enough money. Only the upper echelon, the 1%, get their money covered. So I said the only strategy you can have is to spread the money around: real estate, metals, other coins, cash. He's still not clear on it. And I'm just going to tell you something. And I said the biggest problem when you make a lot of money is protecting that money. I'm going to tell you right now. You have to be ready at that time to take protecting your money as a full-time job. Let your wife and let your kids enjoy life. Your job is to protect their life, meaning their money, the money that you just have. So you have to do things like other bank accounts in other countries, metals, holdings. You have to do that. You have to understand. One of the reasons that most people don't understand the full game of money is because people who make a lot of money, they don't tell you anything on how this is done. But they don't just keep a bank account here. I mean, for a long time they did, just because of the fact of, the insurance on it. But America was just downgraded. America is going to print up another $1 trillion, I think, later this year to cover bills. Like, you really need to think about things like, I don't know, the Dubai, Singapore, a couple of other countries along the way, but the world is changing. You have to look at other cryptos to hold it in that, in cold wallets. You have to think about metals. You have to think about land or real estate holdings. You have to open yourself up to protecting money after you make money. That is a full-time job. And if you're a father, a husband, whether you like it or not, that's the role you signed up for. Let me tell you something. And I love a lot of you motherfuckers out there. There are times when the women in our lives are not gonna be the best people in our lives. But nonetheless, you still got a responsibility. Okay? So this is your responsibility. That's your job. That's your mission in life. Now, if you're a woman, I'm gonna tell you something. Protect yourself. Protect yourself and your family. Because for a woman, it's not easy. Okay? I know that. I get it. Okay? A man at 78 years old can still make money and go date a young chick in, Thailand and get a Ferrari, whatever. A woman is totally different, I'll talk about that in the future as far as men and women later on in life. But please understand, this becomes, there's not a simple way of just saying it. You can go to Dubai and open up 3 bank accounts, in Singapore, a couple of, the Emirates, and, maybe, open up a bank account in, Moscow, and can, invest in gold and metal in America, a couple of gold mines, South America. You can do a lot of stuff. You're like, wow, that's a lot of work. That's the job of being rich. It's a job. Okay. So don't, unless you're just going to cash out whatever, put it in your bank and pray for the best. But let me tell you something. Hold on a second. I'm an original member, and I can tell you that ain't a strategy. So just keep that in mind. When we do cross that line, you're gonna have to do things that you can't even conceive of today. So start planning it. Just commit. Anything over X amount of money, commit. I'm gonna have 3 countries in the world that will have 3 bank accounts for me, and they will secure my money. Caymans, Dubai, some of the Emirates, whatever, and Singapore. That's it. Done. Simple. No problem. Metals. No big deal. That's a simple thing. Other cryptos. I'm sure I'll find some other ones. I've already named all of them here. There's some more coming. Some tokenization projects. This is a job because this is a responsibility. And at the end of the day, like Graveyard told me, it even costs you money to exit this world because you got to buy your gravesite. Don't forget that.